Are you sick and tired of gambling your hard-earned money on Madden packs? Look no further than my sponsor, MMOEXP, for the cheapest and most reliable MUT coins on the market. And don't forget to use code Ferdy at checkout for 5% off. What's going on, guys? Today we have episode number 12 of the I Rate Your Team series. Keep in mind, while I'm recording this, it is currently Friday, so Saturday's Legends will not be in the game. And don't worry, every week I'm not going to post a tweet on Thursday. I'm not going to be around this weekend, so I had to pre-record videos. So, yeah, this week we posted the tweet on Thursday night, but if you want a chance to be part of episode number 13, we post this tweet every single Friday. All you got to do is send a high-quality picture of your team. I record the video on Saturday, and I post it every single Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. This week, though, while you're watching this, hey, comment the score right now while watching the video of the Chiefs and Dolphins game. Comment that right now, because I know it's happening while I click go live on this video, or while the video is scheduled to go live. So, yeah, I appreciate everyone showing love again on this series. I posted it a day early without really saying much. Still, 46 submissions. I appreciate you guys. And I know people are going to be mad if I scroll past your name, but there's a lot of people that don't get their teams, looked at from week to week. So this week I'm actually going to scroll down a little bit and then start, because I think, the algorithm on Twitter is a little bit wonky and they kind of give me the same names over and over again. So Jackson, I love you, man, but I'm sorry. I know I look at your team a lot. I'm just going to scroll down a little bit and then get started in this video. Before we do get started, though, I mean, the 50% of people, you guys still are watching the videos and you're not subscribed. So if you're in the 50%, you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, turn those notifications. And the shout out for today goes to my man, Cryos, I guess. Shout out to Cryos. And if you want a chance to be shout out in the next one, let's comment the fork and knife emoji, because while I'm recording this, OG Fortnite just dropped, man. Man. Fortnite catching W's out here, bro. So let me scroll a little bit. I'm sorry. I know. Let's get started here. Yee's team. I know I skipped some people, but I want to see some new names. You know what I mean? I may have skipped some person. I'm sorry, but I have to do it. Here we go. Yee. 25-50 most feared team. Cool little 91 overall. Okay, cool little 91 overall. Respect. Alvin Kamara. Is Alvin the best? Yeah. So here's my opinion on Alvin Kamara. If you're gonna run the ball 20 times, Alvin can't play. Flat out, unless you're using Energizer, and he is, so that's actually a W. But again, spending an extra AP to cover up stamina to me just doesn't make sense, but you have to do it on Alvin because his stamina is so low. You have to use either an Energizer or, whatever, a recuperation. You got to use that on this card because he just flat out can't play without it. Hot Route Master, Gunslinger, Gift Wrapped, Marvin Harrison, Randy Moss, DK Metcalf, Donald Parham. And let me know down in the comment section, after the patch, are you still using Gift Wrap? Let me know. I played a couple games yesterday, and I didn't have any blatant drops, so I think I might be okay without it. But after the patch, let me know. You're still using Gift Wrap. But yeah, good. He's got a bunch of good offensive linemen, a bunch of good buys right there. Donald Parham, Travis Kelce. The receiving core looks pretty nutty. And then corner-wise, he's got Sauce, he's got Night Train, he's got Jalen. He's got Myles Garrett, he's got Quinn Williams, he's got Gravedigger, he's got Michael Strahan, Amani Hooker. This team is probably going to end. I'm just going to give this team a 10. I'm going to give this team a 10. Straight up out the rip, but that's a very good-looking squad right there, man. Very good-looking squad. A lot of dudes got most feared teams, but a lot of dudes can't afford it. That's the difference between Yee's team and a lot of the other most feared teams that I see. 25 Raiders, 25 Chiefs. I run Bills playbook and Chiefs defense. Raiders and Chiefs team could be a decent little combo. They do have a pretty bad hole at safety. And even like, this is what I mean when I keep saying, like, they progress speed so fast. So a guy like Charles Woodson, he's already kind of phasing out when we have 92 speed corners in the game. Now, even 91 speed corners. That's a 4-speed difference between Charles Woodson and the top tier guys, which is a little bit crazy. Obviously, putting him on a theme team definitely helps, but I would try to get one of those top tier guys on your field. And with the Chiefs team, you should have the Darrelle Revis. I don't know how many coins you have. It's cut off at the top, about 100K, but try to get Revis. That should probably be your next buy, Darrelle Revis. The offense looks fine. Your next buy should be Darrelle Revis, and then I would cheat at safety. Do what you got to do there. Ronnie Lott, I don't know. Go get the 88 Ronnie Lott. Go get him, actually. Go get 88 Ronnie Lott. I don't know if you can change his chems or not. Hopefully you can. But that would probably be my next buy. As far as the rating, though, I'm going to give this team... Offense is actually pretty solid. The defense has holes, so I'm going to give this team a... Terry Tate as the lurker. Let's give this team like a... It's an interesting squad, man. It's got holes. That's the problem. I'm going to give this team like an 8-5 because, a safety hole hurts. All right, here we go. 30 out of 50 Jets offense and defense playbook. Going Gibbs over Brees right now just to try out the card. Okay. And this Gibbs card is not bad. I mean, going from the angry runs card week in, week out is not a bad idea, to be honest with you. We got Mike Vick, we got Andrew Bennett, we got DK Metcalf, Garrett Wilson on the Jets team. And this looks like a pretty standard Jets team offense because the Jets don't really have that many offensive players. But Cromartie, Revis, Lott, Buddha, 6 million coins, and we don't have Sauce Gardner, a little bit crazy. But go get Sauce Gardner. Sauce, Revis, Cromartie. And then you can even fully upgrade to Eric Berry and stop using Buddha Baker if you wanted to. But you got it. Yeah. With 6 million coins, you should have on a Jets team the full Ed Reed card and full Sauce Gardner. Get both those cards, this team will elevate to the next level for sure. And even if you don't use that many corners, Sauce is much better than Cromartie, kind of going back to what I said for the first team. So I'm going to give, and even, getting Buddha Baker off your field's a W, in my opinion as well. So I'm going to give this team right now, he says he usually has Brees here. So I'm going to give this team right here. It's not awful. I wish there was just some holes filled a little bit with, like, if you had Ed Reed or if you had Sauce Gardner, it'd be much better. And what you can even do is, if you get Ed Reed, just put Ronnie Lott at secondary position, strong safety, and keep the chem. But I would probably give this team, man, I'm going to give it a 9. But could be like a 9-6 potentially if you make those upgrades. I think right now some of the best teams you can build is a 25 team with, 25 and then a God Squad team to me is one of the best you can do. 25 Jets and the rest are favorite players. Again, let's see this squad here. I'm waiting for a new Rodgers. Okay. Running Lions, offense, Chiefs, defense. Let's see this one. 25 Jets. Offense looks crazy. O-line looks solid. Reese Hall still being used right there. Lamar Jackson. He's got Sauce. He's got Cromartie. He's got Revis. He's got Ed Reed. He's got Eric Berry. The only buy I would probably say is going to be Ronnie Lott. I would probably say that's probably the next buy that you should go after. But real quick, giving this team a rating, I'm going to give them an 8-9 for that squad. 8-9? Does that make sense? 8-9. I might be a little bit. No, 8-9. Yeah, pass rush is not that great. Next up, we have Wyatt Buckingham, quite a proper name. Running Patso, multiple D with the most feared D team. Any advice on anything? Okay. I don't know how many coins you have. Okay, 400k coins. Most feared team with Justin Simmons, Devin White, Terry Tate. He's got Avonte Madison. He has Jonathan Allen, Kayvon Thibodeau, Jair Alexander. The defense is really stout, and then Alvin Kamara. My one tip here would be, honestly, taking, back to the question I asked at the beginning of the video. If you can take gift wrapped off Justin Fields, put Energizer or Recuperation on Kamara, and that'll make the card play a lot better throughout the whole game. But DK Metcalf jukebox as well. I do like your team. I do. I would probably end up giving this team about like a 9-2-ish, somewhere in that range. Maybe a little bit less, probably like a 9 actually. But it's pretty good, bro. That's probably what I would say. The only tip would be, and I would obviously like seeing Lamar Jackson over Justin Fields, but again, Justin Fields is free, so using him, I can't knock you for using a free quarterback. I just can't do it. But let's go. Swerving on Apex. He's got a team here with the most feared Patriots, Owen Chiefs defense. And he's got Lamar Jackson, Alvin Kamara, Devontae Adams, Randy Moss, Jamar Chase, Kyle Pitts. With Charles Cross, Jason Kelsey, Kevin Mawe, Will Shields, Lincoln Kennedy. So this team right here, most feared team again. We should be seeing a lot of most feared teams. I really hope we don't see these, promo theme teams anymore, because it kind of turns into the Legends theme team for a while. But it is what it is. It makes sense to use them. They're the cards you're grinding for. They're it's a month-long promo. It makes sense. But Ronnie Lott here, this team's actually really crazy with safeties at corner, which I like. I mean, these right here are two capable safeties that can play cornerback. I would probably rather see Ed Reed than Derwin James in coverage, but outside of that, he's got two good lurk artists, probably running like some 6'1" or something like that. Three lurk artists, Kuechly, Tate, and Foyesade. Myles Garrett in the middle with the unstoppable inside stuff. If that lights up, it's going to be a long day for the defense, man. It is going to be a very long day. So, this team right here is kind of crazy. I'm going to give them a, okay, level 50 as well. Has full Randy. Wow. All right, I'm going to give this seems probably like a 9-3, 9-4. They're like that. They're definitely like that. I do like that team a lot. Using the corners at safety, I haven't really seen that yet this year, especially because, the corner position is pretty expensive right now, so it makes sense. Bucks theme team, 35 out of 50. Waiting on more Bucks players soon. Cheats on the theme team is weak. Disregard the low elites and golds. Okay, yeah, I got you. All right. Let's see the team. 83 defense could be a little spooky, but Chiefs theme team. Okay. He's got Joe Montana. That is full Joe Montana. He's got Travis Etienne, who's a pretty solid budget. Wait, did I say Chiefs? Buccaneers theme team. My bad. Etienne. I was thinking Chiefs because of Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill's not a bad buy, but really you should have a Jaguars team. You have a Jags team. I don't see any. He didn't have any Buccaneers on offense, right? No Buccaneers on offense. Using Petrie, he has Vita Vea. Let me see the defense. Do we got any? Okay, this is where the coins are being spent. Now I see. Okay, Talib, Revis, Rondé Barber, Vita Vea. Pretty solid. They're pretty solid. The thing I would say is this team would look a lot better if you had more coins to get higher overall cards. Obviously, on offense as your cheats. Because the cards you are boosting +1 speed are actually good cards, like Talib and Revis and Vita. And even Rondé being on the team is cool. Even Devin White getting +1 speed's nice. And you've Night Trillion over the top of Isaiah Polymouse. So defensively, the team's actually pretty solid. Like, they're pretty solid. Like, I can't lie to you. I would end up giving this team probably like an 8.5. Maybe a little bit better than that. 8.7, 8.6, 8.8. I'll give him an 8.8. But, you know, a slightly better running back would be nice. Or slightly better receiver over Tyreek Hill that can beat man-to-man coverage. But, I mean, outside of that, not bad. And then the edge rush. Do you have better edge rushers? I didn't go to specialists. Oh, yeah, no, it's pretty. Yeah, I'll give it an 8.8. I'll give it an 8.8. That's a solid squad right there. Solid little squad. Kind of like a budgeter team because he has some budget cards in there, but I'll take it. I like that squad. Next up, we have Colton Wademan's team. He runs Niners offense, Chiefs defense. 25 Bears, working on 25 most feared. Okay, looking to add Foreman eventually because I'll fix the safety soon. More lurker artists. Okay, really? All right, Bears team. We're not going to spend too much time on this one, but yeah, getting Foreman would definitely help you out. Look at Foreman. And then safeties, they're not awful. I mean, yeah, I would like to see one of the top tier guys now, Ronnie Lott, someone like that on this team, but working on most feared. Even like Justin Simmons is actually not a bad buy. Justin Simmons should probably actually be on this team with 25. I switched out of 25 Bears, 25 Campus Heroes. That's why I don't have 25 most feared yet. Yeah, I would go get Justin Simmons probably. But outside of a horizontal picture, team's pretty solid, bro. Team's pretty solid. I'm going to give this squad right here probably like a 9. Yeah, let's go with a 9. Adding Foreman could make this team a lot better. And also, to help some of you new players out there, actually, can you even still get, you can still get this Terry Tate card, I believe, and he's either a good edge rusher or can be a good user. So the Terry Tate card, you basically get him from just playing the most feared solos. That's basically how you get the card. So you can, it's a pretty easy way to get him. But we then have Colton Wademan. I already looked at his team. We got Jamal Tate III. Okay, 25 Raiders theme team. Raiders O and Raiders D. Should be a Raiders fan, would be my guess. Keep grinding towards full Randy. Devontae Adams, I like. Bo Jackson, I respect it. I like it. O-line solid. Kyle Pitts. Calvin Johnson. If you can turn Calvin Johnson into DK Metcalf, this team would look a little bit crazier. And we got full Ramsey. We got Deion Primetime Sanders, Charles Woodson, Sean Taylor, Buda Baker. Defense definitely does spook me a little bit. It definitely does a little bit. The offense looks good, and I think that you got some good bones down. I would just go DK, stick with Bo. I like Pitts. Corner, I would probably say get one of the top tier guys, one of the guys in like the top 6 right now. I would say either Jair or Revis are pretty solid buys right now that I would probably use over Deion Sanders, in my opinion. And then edge rush wise, you have Khalil Mack and Aiden Hutchinson. Hutchinson, I would probably sell an 88 for 200K. If you can sell him when he's going for like 250 or something like that. I mean, I sold mine for like 300 a while back, so that's obviously pretty good for an 88 to sell for that, or an 87 to sell for that. My bad. But Buda Baker, Sean Taylor. I'm gonna give this team probably like the weird squad. It's not that balanced in my opinion. I'm gonna give this team probably like an 8-9, 8-8. Next up, Keenan Nichols. I didn't skip anybody, right? How much time we at? 15 minutes, 14 minutes. Keenan Nichols runs a spread playbook, mainly a slot offset. Pretty good formation. Try running that RPO peak zone bubble. Running 35 out of 50 most fear. Might switch to Vikings. I run alternate. Going 25 Vikings, 25 most fear would be pretty good right now. But Vikings team is pretty solid. Definitely a top 10 team right now in the game. We got Jalen Ramsey, AJ Terrell, who's still being on the field, which is just kind of crazy. And then Metcalf, Cup. Not many Vikings would be. Oh, no, wait. He said he has a most feared team. He might switch to Vikings. He doesn't have Vikings yet. I was tripping. So most feared team. Alvin, Manziel, DK, Randy. And then most feared. Again, Justin Simmons is a good buy. He's a good buy for the most feared team. But I'm surprised you have 35 most feared. I guess a lot of your backups are probably most feared players. But I'm surprised his team's most feared. So this team right here, it looks pretty good to me. Besides like AJ Terrell, but I really hope he doesn't play. He might play though because he's not a most feared card. Like he might actually play. I don't know if he does. That's kind of scaring me, to be honest with you. But 2 lurk artists in Terry Tate and Luke Kuechly. We'll take that. Paul Krause, Troy Polamalu. All right, this team's probably like an 8-7. Moving on here to Isaac Ireland's team, 29 most feared again. Most feared team, Jonathan Foreman, DK Metcalf, Jamar Chase with the most feared squad. Looks pretty crazy. Randy Moss, level 46, almost level 50. Night Train Lane, Marcus Peters, Vontae Maddox, Polamalu, Troy Polamalu. Again, a good buy for a most feared team. Justin Simmons, he's going for a good value right now. With Terry Tate as well. Got Carl Lawson off an edge. You love to see it. Good old Carl off the edge, man. And he got Josh Allen too. So Josh Allen, Terry. He's probably using Josh Allen and Micah Parsons off the edges, and then using Kuechly and Shannon Crowder. Maybe no, he's probably using Terry Tate. I'm not sure what he's doing here. Terry Tate might play defensive tackle, or he's only has 3 linemen, and Terry Tate's another linebacker, and he's running 3-3. Who knows what he's doing? Yeah, running 3-4 odds. So 3 down linemen, 4. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. On Maddox, Palomau. This team right here, pretty good. I'm going to give him about a 9-2. Next up, Kevin Ciento's team. Full Ravens team. Team Jets offense, 4-6 defense. And full Ravens team, he's got 93 speed Odell, 90 speed Devin Duvernay. I'm not sure what Gus's speed is, but I do know next week we are going to be getting that Ricky Williams card, so that's a big W for you. Lamar Jackson, Devin Hester with 89 speed. Use check. He's got 88 speed Mark Andrews there, working towards John Madden. He's got 90 speed Fruit Punch, 89 speed Dion. I think 90 speed Marcus Peters with, every on the team's probably pretty crazy. So, full Ravens team, lurk artist Ray Lewis, Van Noy. Okay, this team, even with the +2 speed on a Ravens team, the Ravens have a lot of those corners that came out right before the speed boost. So, even with +2 speed, they're at the level of a lot of the cornerbacks base right now, which is kind of crazy to think about, but they simply are. I mean, it's the truth. So, this Ravens team, I think it can be really special if the Ravens get hot like the Rams team did, for example. And, with Ricky Williams coming out, it's starting to look like that, but they need like a Rod Woodson. Maybe Rod Woodson came out. Maybe Rod Woodson came out on Saturday. Maybe he did. There's a chance it's him on that card art or on that little blurred image. There's a chance it's him. So maybe he came out. That'd be really nice for the Ravens and Steelers and Raiders and Niners teamers. That'd be pretty cool to see Rod Woodson in the game again. But I'm going to give this team right here probably like an 8-7. 8-7. I'm going to go 8-7. Next up, we got Throw It Deep. Still rocking full most feared. All right, full most feared team. Going to look pretty crazy. Yup. This team will probably end up being a 10. From the looks of it, yeah, this team's a 10. I mean, +2 speed on all the top tier cards in the game. That's an easy 10. There's nothing I can really say about that. That team's goated. I would sell it before it gets cheap, though. I'll say that right now. Once you're ready to get rid of it. Most feared team. Okay, another most feared squad here. This one is looking like that's full Ronnie Lott as well. Team's looking like a 9-3. And how much time we got? We got a couple more minutes here. We're going to try to speed run a couple. Best in the nation. The best in the nation squad. Packers, though. Chiefs, D, no moment. Love you. Hey, love you too, bro. Here we go. We got 1,000 coins, 89, 90. Okay. Best in the nation. Let's see if he's got it. Best in the nation. No theme team, but using Marshawn Lynch. I don't hate it. If you can sell that Marshawn, that's not that big of a deal. If you like Marshawn, you want to use him. But to me, Bo does still play better. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say about that. And then we have Ken Riley. This team's actually pretty good. With Ken Riley. Murphy Bunting getting snaps is crazy, though. I will say that. I mean, how do you not have a most feared theme team? Yo, you definitely do. You definitely have a most feared team. You definitely got a most feared team. 100%, that's obviously pretty good. 25. Okay, so that makes sense. That's why Bo's, I probably want to go get Bo now. But 88 Running's a good buy. 88 Running's a good card to even pick if you have an 88 BND option. 88 Running's actually pretty solid. Like, he's pretty fast. Like, he's pretty good. So, I would give this squad right here, at the end of the day, probably like a 9-3. 9.4. Probably would give it that. And next up, we have Gavin Gooch. Is your name really Gavin Gooch? Gavin Gooch? Gavin, I might give your team a 10, bro, because growing up with the last name Gooch must have been tough for you, man. Like, I would imagine. I would imagine. Oh, man. But, or, you know, guy likes some Gooch. I mean, okay, anyway, all right. Let me lock in. Right at the end of this video, let me log in. Okay. All right, 25 Cowboys team, lock in. 25 Cowboys team. No, yeah, and the Cowboys team, bro, if you're not a Cowboys fan and you have a Cowboys team, leave them. Leave the Cowboys team. They're too expensive. And there's a chance, it's not 100%, but there's a good chance that it's an LTD Cowboy legend quarterback coming out tomorrow while I'm recording this. If it's not, he's still a legend quarterback or a legend Cowboy. They're a very expensive team. If you know you're not going to be able to keep up with them right now, you're going to have to leave them. You're going to have to leave them. You're going to have to. They got 2 upgrades at receiver, back-to-back LTDs going for over $1 million. If you can't afford them, you might have to leave them because, you know, they're going to, you know, you're not getting their top tier cards. They're going to hurt your team in the long run. But DK Metcalf, Randy Moss, I would probably end up giving this squad like a smooth, 8.5. Smooth 8.5 for Gavin Gooch's squad. One of the best names of all time. Also, shout out to your parents for the alliteration as well. I mean, that's amazing. Amazing name. All right, last team. No theme team here. I want to look at a theme team to end it. We'll give Cade a quick rating though. Quick rating for Cade, 8.5, 8.4. Saints O, Chiefs D. Is this going to be a theme team? It looks like a most feared squad. Oh yeah, 25 most feared. Team's actually pretty good. I would probably end up giving this squad 9. Pretty good looking squad. All right, Vikes team most feared. All right, here's a little Vikes most feared team. Justin Jefferson, DK Metcalf, Randy Moss. I guess once you get 5 levels up, I would cut Jamar Chase. Yeah, once you're at level 50, I would actually cut Jamar and use Jefferson and DK. Oh no, I probably would cut DK because you have Jamar on the theme team. So Jamar, Justin Jefferson, Randy Moss at receiver. He has the unstoppable or the Legend X evasive on Adrian Peterson, with Joe Montana, and even Kyle Pitts, with Sauce Gardner. Patrick Peterson, I really hope that he does not see the field for you. I really hope he doesn't. If he does, that's tough. But Justin Simmons, Paul Krause, Isaiah Palomau, Terry Tate, Devin White, Jordan Hicks, 2 lurk artist users on the most feared and the Vikings team with Jared Allen off an edge, John Randall, Terry Tate, Danielle Hunter. Pick whoever you want to come off that edge. I'm gonna give this team probably like a 9.4. Good looking squad, man. Good looking squad. So that's gonna do it. Let me see this 25 Jets team real quick though. 25 Jets team. 25 Jets. Oh no, it's not looking too good. It's not looking too good. That team's probably like a 8. Cowboys. Oh, okay. Here we go. Cowboys team with some expensive cards. And he's got, this guy's toxic, bro. This guy's nasty. Irvin, Carmichael, CD, Pitts, Freight Train on let me know how this card plays. If you're watching this video, whoever's team this is, dude's team, let me know how the good old Freight Train A-Train plays. I would love to use that card. It looks fun. But this team, probably like a 9.5. Getting all these top tier receivers in the game with +1 speed, a solid QB, and maybe even a Dallas QB coming out this weekend. Yeah, I like this team, and he's got good and he's got good cheats as well. So, that's gonna do it for today's video. And if you are still in the 50% of people who watch the videos and are not subscribed, what are you doing? But I appreciate y'all always showing love in this series, and I know there's probably some names I missed. There's some names I skipped over this week, but that was just to avoid and try to beat the Twitter algorithm. So I do apologize if I did skip past your team, but I love you guys, and we're gonna go right back to the right from the top down next week. But yeah, if you want a chance to be part of the next episode, link in the description for the Twitter. Every Friday this tweet goes live. Send a high quality picture of your team. I love you guys, and I will see you boys in the next one.